Well, it's that time of year. We're putting up hay, planting cover crops, moving the animals, processing steers, doing the whole thing. So we just finally got this field put up. Some high quality clean Bermuda, and when I say clean, I don't mean sprayed for weeds. I mean no fertilizer, no chemicals whatsoever, no pesticides, no herbicides, didn't spray for army worms. We got the good stuff. You stick your nose in a bale, that's how I like to test it. You can drive by the field after it's been cut and you can smell the honey. Woo, that's some good stuff right there. Most people around here aren't gonna test their hay, just not what we do. Not that much money in it. And so, you know, we're not producing like high quality alfalfa stuff. Now, this Bermuda's pretty high quality, yes, but you know, unless you're gonna sell it for horse people or something like that, most cowboys don't really care about having their stuff tested unless they're really spending that extra money. But you know, they're buying a $50 bale of hay, doesn't really pay out. So what I like to do, when we used to buy hay, I would go look at the field first. That'd be great. Typically that doesn't happen. So go smell it after it's been cut. That typically doesn't happen either. So I like to go and stick my nose in the hay. First questions would be, hey, have you sprayed it or fertilized it? If they hadn't, well, then I didn't want it. And if they had, typically it was an old rank field. You know, it's hard to find no spray, no fertilized hay, but if you can find you some, woo, ought to smell like honey, baby. It's so sweet. Now that we put up our own hay, we are able to produce a higher quality hay, but you know, it's a lot more work than just going and buying some, right? Writing a check. So this field here, we just planted cover crop species, wheat, rye. No, sorry, we didn't plant wheat here. We planted rye, oats, clover, vetch, peas, and rape. We just got this field covered, so planted it. I need to get the bales off. We will feed some of the bales back on this field. That's how we are going to add nutrients back into the field. We also plant the cover crops because nature uses plants to put nutrients back into the soil, right? And so we like to follow nature's rules. She's pretty smart. So anyways, we'll rotate our animals back on here through the winter. When it's dry enough, when it's wet, we won't put them on the hay field. They'll muck it up just like any field. So keep them moving. But you got any questions? Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Keep it counterculture. No grain, no poison, no BS.